you didn't like that you saw those that half?
It was a lot of just individual, one-on-one, just blow-bys. I didn't think the coverage had anything to do with our inability to stay in front of people. And that was actually, I thought, pretty constant throughout the whole night up until the end. I thought our young guys played extremely hard. But, yeah, it's one of those things. Like this was good for us. They have a lot of good drive and kick players. We have to realize where we struggle, and tonight it was that. But then you couple that with the offensive rebounds behind it when you actually play good defense, scramble around. So, yeah, it's the defense. It's day, I guess, 5 of this whole thing. So we'll keep working at it. It's like I said, the schedule's weird because we'll have the off day tomorrow, and then you play another game. So it's a lot of tape to watch the guys on things we can get better at. Obviously, sitting down and guarding and keep people in front is a huge issue, and it was tonight.
Peyton had a couple of really nice finishes at the rim.
Yeah.
What's changed or shifted for him there that you see?
Dunking the ball. I know it sounds stupid, but taking it all the way to the rim. Not stopping short. I mean, he's worked on his floater, which is good, but a kid that athletic and long, and I think you can tell he's gotten stronger. And sometimes strength is what you see in their balance. His balance is better, coming to a stop, getting to the rim, changing direction defensively. So, yeah, Peyton's taking steps. He was one of the bright spots tonight.
What's it about the next one starters?
Offensively, it was really good, and we had some highlight possessions where the ball popped. We just didn't shoot the ball extremely well at the start. But what also stood out is we didn't guard anybody. So it's like, we know we're going to be able to score. I thought Cam, you can see how fluid the offense is when we get it clicking and we cause some kind of rotation. The ball's going to pop. I do think it's important. We have to keep telling these guys they've got to shoot the ball when they're open. There's no reason to drive the ball back into a big. I've said that since I took over. So, and when I wasn't the head coach. So we have to be ready to catch and shoot in the NBA, especially with a all defensive guy like Gobert back there.
I know you expect turnovers at this point in the season, but how concerning was it taking to basketball?
Yeah, I thought, and there was a lot of dead ball, ugly, tired turnovers, throwing the ball out of bounds. It ended up 16 for 20, which isn't awful in a preseason game, especially a team like that picks you up. I thought more concerning than our turnovers was theirs. They didn't have hardly any until the end, which means you're making no impact on the ball defensively. We just weren't aggressive enough with our hands. So guys got to be okay with them making above the break threes to be in to protect their teammates. You can't overreact to things like that. And I thought we did early.
How do you think the ball handlers did against full court pressure, and especially the same guys that you use to bring the ball up?
It's got to get better, and the thing is, we can't just say go back in the backcourt and clean them up, because if you do that, it takes you out of the initial part of your offense. So let's keep working at it. And to be honest, this is a trial run for these guys who can bring the ball up against pressure, because we're going to see it. And that's what I'm saying about Peyton. It's not the highlight plays for me with Peyton. I thought he brought the ball up and just had purpose to what he was trying to do. If we called a catch and shoot play, he tried to make the right pass. So we need other guys to do that. And I think you can't get down on your confidence when somebody picks you up and it doesn't work out one time. You got to stay with it and understand it's an NBA game, it's NBA talent guarding you. So yeah, it's a concern, but it's something we have to work through.
What you see from Jalen? Obviously, Jalen got over there in the end. Besides just the shot making, what you see from him?
Yeah, I thought as he got into the game, it got better. His body had to loosen up. He sat for a long time. No, he made some nice plays, clean plays. The thing with Jalen, he's just got to make the play that's in front of him. And I think sometimes when you're vying for minutes, you feel like there's home run plays out there for you. And I thought for the most part, he was super clean, finding the open man. I thought Curtis was really good with the ball. Curtis didn't make shots tonight, but I promise you he's going to. He shoots the hell out of it. But the pocket pass he threw on the roll that's an NBA pass. So there was some good stuff. And I'm really proud of Tamar. He's a two-way. I don't throw him into the 4 minute. I think it was a 4-minute mark. And he was noticeable. He played hard. He picked up. He talked. He communicated. He took his 4 minutes seriously. That's all you can ask from a young guy, making his professional debut. Yep, thanks.
I asked
All right, first and foremost, in general terms, how did it feel to be back out there on the floor with the fellas?
Felt great. A little rusty, but it felt great to put the Nuggets jersey back on.
What part of it today stood out to you the most? What's the thing you take away from this game?
We just got to defend better, get stops, get out of transition. Second unit, obviously, we're just trying to build some chemistry, trying to figure it out, but overall we'll be fine.
What part of the defense specifically do you think was giving up the points?
We just got to be more physical, be more alert, and knowing our personnel. Like some of the guys we could just went under, and they were getting downhill. So just little things that we can clean up.
Was it applied a lot of pressure full court to you guys, especially secondary?
I was exhausted. I haven't brought the ball up in 2 years, so I was dead. So just getting back adjusted to it, it's gonna take me some time, but I'll be fine.
Did you enjoy it? Just taking the ball up again?
Yeah, just touching that motherfucker. I've been on teams I ain't even touched it a few possessions, so it felt great.
I was going to ask if that was something that both you and Peyton did a lot in training camp or worked
Yeah,
on.
we did. Yeah, we took turns bringing the ball up. Peyton is showing what he can do. He's getting better.
How do you guys help each other in that situation, whether it's you bringing it up, someone else
It's
bringing it
really
up?
who has the weakest defender on him, right? Joe Harris, older, slower. So I was telling people just to bring it up because I had the young, strong, long, whatever his name is, on me. So really good player.
You're playing in a city that doesn't have an NBA team. Is there any sort of element when you got here and you're just put on a good show for these NBA fans?
Yeah, San Diego is amazing. As last time we was here, we had training camp at the same place. We won the championship, so I love this place. They have great golf here, so I went out and played yesterday. So San Diego is a great place to be.
Sorry, one more question. Was the atmosphere
Say that again? Oh, it was great. This is my second time. We had shooter aim, but my first time playing in it, it was amazing. There was a lot more people than I thought it would be, so it was a great spot.
It's obviously pretty early, but does this team feel at all similar to the 2023 team that you obviously played and won a championship?
Yeah, I think we're deeper, right? I think we have 12, 13, 14 players that can play big minutes, right, on any given night. So, you seen Pick. He was with the third team. He can easily be with the second team. We have a lot of great players. Turner, a lot of great players that can play and contribute.
You hit that three, and you heard Kyle Speller say your name back in a Denver Nuggets uniform. You got a little excited.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not hear it. I was too busy talking shit to Ant. So I was too busy talking stuff to the Timberwolves bench. So I didn't even know what he said. I was out of it.
Just being back with this team for the first time against an opponent. Did you notice it at all?
Seeing Big Fella on the floor with me again, just seeing familiar faces, right? Then the offense. It's great. When I put my jersey back on, it just felt right? So I'm just happy to be back.
Peyton, what stood out to you about this game for the whole team?
Definitely just showing a little rest coming off summer. Just got to play more and more and get sharper. But I think this team has, everybody looked sharp to me. It's just a matter of getting our legs under us and defending the way we want to and taking care of the ball, just minimizing some small mistakes. But we got guys here who have been in this league for years and years and years, so nobody knows better than them how to get ready for season. So I'm not worried about it at all.
All camp, the coach and the team have been talking about you handling the ball more, especially bringing it up. Is that something that, did you enjoy that tonight? Is that something that you really want to lean into, that aspect of your game?
Absolutely. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's the type of basketball I've been playing all my life. I grew late, so the ball was always in my hands early. And I think that that's just who I am as a basketball player. I can facilitate, I can handle the ball, I can do a lot of things well. So just being in Denver so much this summer, I think the coaches really saw that, and they really saw me hone in on just my ball handling and just working on my all-around game. And it translated to camp, and now I'm getting to do it in the big show. So I'm looking forward to how my role expands over the year. I'm super ready, super excited for the responsibility, and yeah.
Was it a good challenge for you to go through against a team that's picking you up 94 feet, tends to be physical?
Yeah, absolutely. Minnesota's always a good team to play early in the year, just because they have so many good players individually. They're so talented individually, and it really demands you to be out there on your P's and Q's. So it's always good to go out there and play against them. Tonight was a little bit more friendly than the next matchups are going to be.
Coach Adelman was talking about how your finishing has improved because you're dunking the ball more.
Yeah.
How have you made a conscious effort to do that when you're driving?
It's just all in the mentality, and then all in just figuring out the speed of the game. Like, this game moves fast, and you got to be ready at all times for everything. And I think in my first couple of years, that was something that I was still getting adjusted to and used to. But now in like my third real year playing, I'm really starting to take advantage of those opportunities and make them count.
You're playing in San Diego, a team that has no NBA team. Is there any sort of element or anything that goes to your mind where like we got to put on a show for these fans who don't have a team?
I think so. I think that's just instilled in all of us to go out there and put on a show for any fans that are in the building. And also, you know, there's a lot of people watching on TV too, so we can never just hide. You know, we got to go out there and put on our best and be a good representation of this organization. That's what we try to do.
And how's playing here in the Chalk Arena?
How was he?
How was playing here in this arena specifically?
Oh, it was nice. It was good for me. I was 5 for 5, so I was feeling good. Anything else? All good? Good.
Add one more in the back. Peyton, you looked really in control out there. Would you say that's a testament to your strength training this summer, or just time in the gym, or maybe just years in the league and more experience? What would
That's a great question. It's a great question. I'm excited to answer this one. I would attest it just to getting stronger, getting more under control, working on my body, and yeah, just overall just being more poised with the experience that I've had. So yeah, you'll get there. You right behind me, brother.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Interesting.